Hi everybody. Today we are going to work on lesson 30, connecting area and perimeter. That is on page 306. Nora is going to help out, well, not help out today. She is just going to do this lesson with me while I make the video. So 306.
Page 300. Oh,
Okay.
311.
In lesson 27, I should say hi. Hello. In lesson 27 through 29, you learned about finding area. Length times width equals area. In this lesson, you'll learn how to find the perimeter of shapes. And many of you will remember.
We've already done perimeter.
I briefly taught you perimeter.
I still remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of doing times on all of these, you just add all four up.
Sure, you just add the sides. Can you not do your bag,
Instead
please?
of multiplication, it's addition.
That's right. So just like Nora said, it's simply addition. It's adding the sides, the distance around. Nora really wants to show you all.
I just made a slime.
Okay. So, I do not want to hear it crinkling though.
Okay, I'll put it to the side. My book fell. You wait.
How many sides does the soccer field have? So, page 306. How many sides does it have, friends? Count them. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. How many long sides are there? So, 1, 2. How long are the sides? They are 60 yards. How many short sides are there? Boop, boop. 2. How long are the short sides? Take a look. And again, I know I always say this, it will be hard for you to see what is in my book, but you have your book right in front of you,
Mom,
or you should.
40 yards.
Thank you. Explain how you could use these numbers to figure out how far Gemma ran. So, if Gemma ran along the edges of the soccer field, so that means just the outside edges, and she ran around the whole field one time. How far did Gemma run? Well, explain how you could figure them out. I could add
Can I do it my own way? Because I know exactly
all
how I'm going to do it.
of the sides. So you would add 40 and actually I like it this way. I see a 4 and a 6, and I know that 4 and 6 make 10.
So that would be...
And then I add the 0. That 0 tricks.
That would be 100.
100.
So 200.
And then
200, because 100 puts 100. It's 200.
okay.
And
Move to the next page. And that is, oh, that's a little better for you. Again, you can read this in your book. You've already learned about finding the area of shapes. Area tells about how much space the shape covers. In the soccer field, the shaded part, the white lines, and the black border are all included in the area of the field. So that's the inside. Perimeter. And if you're trying to ever spell it, I always kind of say in my head perimeter, but we say perimeter. Is the distance around the shape. The red line outside the soccer field shows the perimeter of the field. You can find the perimeter of the shape by adding the lengths of all the sides. 60 plus 40 plus 60 plus 40. The perimeter of the soccer field is 200 yards, which we are smart. We already knew that. Reflect. Not Richard. Who? Larry. Hey, Larry. Miss you. Larry wants to put a fence around his backyard. Who's he going to keep out? Because he's trying to keep Sunny out. Does he need to find the area or the perimeter of his backyard? So think about that. Larry is building a fence. Does he need to find area or perimeter? What measurements does he need to find to figure out how much of the fence he needs? Nora, what do you think? She's very excited.
I think he needs to use perimeter.
Why?
Because if he had a yard and it was a square yard, the fence would go on the outside of the yard, so that would be perimeter. Because area is how big the inside is, perimeter is how big the outside is.
So I'm writing, he needs to use perimeter to find the what measurements? Outside measurements. I'm not sure why I gave a space there. I was thinking about something that's one word, measurements. He needs to use perimeter to find the outside measurements. Sorry, I'm crookedly writing because I have to squeeze in here with the camera. Will need to know the width, width, and length, length. Leave that there for a moment. And please remember, you can pause the videos. I'm not sure if it gives you a good view though when you pause it on the text.
And well, I just, whenever you read something and then right after you write it all down, I pause it.
And you can see it?
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
good.
Or
you just remember it?
I just get on full screen and look really close.
Oh, okay, good. So you can see it because I know not every.
I just hear it in my head and know what
it
is. Great.
So I'm on page 308 now. Willis. Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Miss you. I miss you too, Gemma. I didn't say that on yours, but I do. Okay, Sophia. Sorry. Read the problems below, then explore how to find the missing side length when you know the perimeter. Ooh, fun. I love these ones. So, Sophia made an L-shaped pen for her pet rabbit. I know she has a pet doggy who's very cute. So, I don't know if you have a rabbit or not. So, sorry. We're changing it to, I think his name is James. I'm pretty sure. He's pretty cute. Sophia made an L-shaped pen for James, her pet dog. The pen has 6 sides. Okay? The perimeter is 10 meters. You know that I love to circle really important things. The length of 5 of the sides are 1 meter, 3 meters, 2 meters, 1 meter, and 1 meter. What is the length of the 6th side?
We just have to zip this back up.
So picture it. You can draw a model to help you understand the problem. The L-shaped figure below shows the shape of James's pen, the dog pen. The sides, are labeled. And we know the perimeter is 10 meters. So what do you think we should do? How do we find that unknown length? And I know they're going to have us do it on this page. I just want to jump to it because I know how clever you are. But I'm going to do it along with this just to make it so we understand it all. Explain how you would find the perimeter of the shape if you knew all of the side lengths. So how would you find the perimeter if you knew all the side lengths? I hope you're remembering that with perimeter, all we need to do is add the sides. So I would add all of the sides. You know, so I'm on number 3 now. And again, you can pause the video if you are still writing. You know the perimeter is 10 meters. Explain how you could figure out the unknown side length. So that's what I asked you to pause and think about just a moment ago. So if we know it's 10 meters altogether, how could you find out the side length? The missing side length, the unknown number. I'm hoping you figured it out, that we could add what we have together and see how many more we need to make 10. So that would mean we could subtract or count up once we get that all together. So I could, hi Noah, what's up? I could add up all of the lengths. Noah's working on his math too now. He was working on reading. Oh, it's math time. It's a party in my room. I could add up all of the lengths, then subtract from the total, which we know is 10. Write an equation to find the missing side length. Use a question mark for the number you do not know. I bet some of you have figured it out already. So let's see. I'm going to, can you see that? Nope. So for our equation, I am simply going to write each of these in order, starting here and going counterclockwise. So I'm going to say 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus question mark equals 10. If you're like me, you like to count as you go around instead of making an equation like that, but this is to show that you know how to do that. So let's find out what all those numbers are. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's write another equation next to this one. I put a comma there in between. So I have 8 plus question mark equals 10. I know most of you counted up like, oh, how many more to get to 10? 8, 9, 10. That's the same as subtracting. So it would be 10 minus 8 to get that answer. Or count up. 8 plus how many more equals 10? What is the length of the 6th side to what? 2 meters. Explain.
I was working ahead and I already finished that whole page.
Oh, great. Explain how an addition equation can help you find the perimeter of a shape. So, so they're basically asking, why is it important to write this out? How can the equation help you when you add everything you have up, comma, and use a question mark it helps you visualize the problem. I have a feeling that if I just showed you this, right here, the 8 plus question mark equals 10, that is easier for you to figure out than if I just showed you this and said, hey, what's the missing length? And I do want to remind you, if you understand the math, please do work ahead. So Nora, she already understood it.
I'm already on page.
Well, we don't. Okay. So everyone is good at different things. And Nora, she's cruising right along. And if you understand that, you don't need to stay with me either. If you're having any trouble whatsoever, I would love for you to spend some time with me. Jordan, Nora. Hey, Nora, you have a kite with 4 sides.
Yay! Where's my kite?
Does anybody have a kite we can borrow? 2 of the sides are 8 inches long. So this is the try it. This is where I want you to see if you can do this on your own. So again, she has a kite with 4 sides. 2 of the sides are 8 inches long. 2 of the sides are 12 inches long. What is the perimeter of the kite? So friends, I want you to see if you can do that one on your own. If you need to, pause the video, set that up. Perimeter is just adding all those sides together and knowing that 2 of the sides are 8 inches. So I would have to add 8 plus 8 plus 12
I'm gonna go shoot Dad my slime.
plus 12. So in my head, and I know some of you are at this point too, you know how to group numbers more easily. So when I see an 8 and a 2, I know automatically that equals 10. And then I know that there's another 10 here. Okay, so that would give me 20. And I know this is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus the other 10 is 20. 20 plus 20 is 40. If you're not at the point where that happens for you, you can take 8 plus 8. So 8 plus 8 is 16. That's my first part. And then 12 plus 12. If you didn't know that was 24, you could set that up. 12 plus 12. 24. And then you could add 6 plus 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Carry my 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. So whatever works for you. Again, I know some of you are at that point, like I said, where you would have just grouped, oh, I see 12 and 8. I know that's 20. So I ran out of room here, but it says inches, 40 inches, IN. And I just want to state something that I'm not sure I addressed. I wonder if you're noticing it, that when we talk about perimeter, we don't use square inches or square feet anymore. We are simply using the actual measurement. When you're talking about square, that's like you can draw those squares inside for area. That doesn't happen here. So do not put square, even though you've been doing that. Okay, number 8. The perimeter of the shape at the right, that's this bad boy, is 18 feet. What is the unknown side length? Go ahead and please stop the video and try this on your own. Check your answer. That's how you grow your math brain, is to give it a try on your own. So what you would do, if you're not sure, we know that it is 18 feet altogether. You need to add these up see what it equals, and subtract from 18. So again, stop the video and try that on your own. I will set the problem up. 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus question mark equals 18. I know that 6 and 4, I'm always looking for tens. 6 and 4 equal 10. Add that to the 3. So now I have 13 plus question mark equals 18. So I'm going to rewrite that. 13 plus question mark equals 18. So you can either count up. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, 5 feet, not square feet. The other way you could do it, if you're ever in this situation where counting up doesn't seem like a great option, set it up. So you will have 18 minus 13, 8 minus 3, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay? 5 feet. And I'm going to stop the video there and start a new one in case you're doing this in different days and just to break it up a little bit. So I will start on 310 in the next video.